Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well this morning. I want to thank everybody for all of the support that you showed in the last 48 hours as we rolled out round 2 of this FTC fight. This morning message is not going to be about that. We seem to be on the right track. There are some channels who are talking about our actions right now, not on YouTube, but on their various social media portals. So clearly, we are leading the way and setting a good example. I know there are some people out there who are trying to get the attention of FTC representatives and talk to them in person. I hope that goes well. Don't really know how to go about doing that, but I'm doing what I can through the official FTC channels by letting you guys know about it. So I'm going to continue to do that. In the meantime, you might notice this tower of retro television properties next to me. I put these here today for this morning message just to let you know that what I said in my last morning message about the contingency plan, I'm prepared to do it. I have all the material that I need to just switch the track over at Retroblasting and move all the toy and cartoon content over to the Patreon-only Vimeo. And I will do that if that occurs. If it becomes too dangerous to keep all that stuff up there, I will switch over all of the content to a Patreon-only portal and change the nature of the YouTube channel. Because, people would say, well, you might lose all your subscribers on YouTube. And it's like, yeah, but I wouldn't be able to keep them if I didn't have videos that were visible anyway. If YouTube starts fining me into oblivion, I won't have a channel at all. So I'm willing to do what's necessary. Scorched earth policy. I'm willing to do what's necessary to keep the barbarians outside the walls. I'm already ready to go. It's probably no surprise to you guys that I love retro TV as much as I love retro toys and cartoons. So this is a personal collection of mine, but I'm willing to make it, my YouTube content while I continue to provide you guys with the toy and cartoon stuff privately through Patreon. And that will happen on a regular basis if this occurs. You will notice that Star Trek and a number of other live-action shows are not represented here. That is because those shows like live-action Wonder Woman, live-action Batman, unfortunately, they could be deemed child attractive. And so they would also have to be Patreon-only videos. Doctor Who, it's kind of a gray area because we're dealing with American government regulators, not worldwide governments. So Doctor Who to them might be an unknown quantity, and they might see that as for adults. Maybe we have to take advantage of their entertainment ignorance in that respect. These are some of the shows that I would switch over to starting to do feature documentaries on, feature retrospectives, if after January 1st it becomes too dangerous to keep going in the other direction. Hopefully that won't be the case. You guys saw the Matthew LaCroix interview yesterday. That will be going up on the broader YouTube today around 4 o'clock. I will also be working on a video today that's going to go straight out to YouTube. It's not anything that you guys are going to be upset that it wasn't an exclusive. I realized that I have to get my appearance schedule out to everyone before the first event at Retro Toy Con in South Carolina this weekend, which I've already told you guys about as well, and it's been on the Facebook and Twitter on sort of event postings. But I need to do sort of a video roundup real quick. It'd probably be less than 4 minutes long, talking about the various places I'm going to be between now and June. They're all in the southeast of the United States. There will be some video content that will come from those events. There will be some panels. I don't know if the panels will get filmed or not, depending on the nature of the spaces that we're in. These are much smaller events than Dragon Con, but I will be putting out a video to that effect. And I am working on one more typical Retroblasting video that I hope will be done that will go on Patreon as an exclusive first before Retro Toy Con this weekend. But I have some presentations that I'm working on. The two presentations at Retro Toy Con are one's called Robot Wars. That is a video. That is a presentation about all of the legal battles that occurred between various robot toy properties in the 80s. It seemed like all the robots couldn't get out of the courtroom. And then the other one I'm working on as a very broad panel are dinosaur toys of the 80s, dinosaur-themed toys. Again, these panels, these presentations are not as fully developed and involved as the ones at Dragon Con because we're not playing to as large an audience. We still keep the information and the quality of the delivery there, but we're not killing ourselves trying to put in a whole amount of gags or anything like that we're known for at Dragon Con. But this might serve as the basis for things that we can talk about at Dragon Con later. So it's a win-win. I'm working on a few videos, like I said. I'm working on one that is G.I. Joe themed. I'm working on Robotech Part 3. I am prepping the third part of the R2-D2 restoration. Won't be as long a wait as Part 2, but it requires peroxide and UV lights and just a lot of... This R2-D2 has been a real nightmare, wanting to get it right, of course. So all of that is in play. And in the background, I'm writing some scripts. I'm still hoping that in December, I can do Batman Animated Series and Bionic 6 and finish up Robotech. And also maybe I can get my Sarah Jane Smith documentary out there, as well as a few new episodes of Who's the Doctor. That is a very tall order for what's essentially 6 weeks between now and the end of the year. But I'm really going to try and make all those things happen. Can I do it? I honestly don't know, but I'm going to give it my best shot. And I hope that some of it comes to fruition. In the meantime, I hope you guys are having a great week. Stay on the straight and narrow and try not to get too irritated by anything in your lives. Thank you for supporting this channel. I will continue to entertain you guys. Hopefully there'll be less drama that I have to bring to your attention going forward. Because it seems like every year there's a combination of two crazy people that accuse Retroblasting of crazy stuff that I have to deal with and YouTube drama that you have to be aware of. So hopefully we're going to get past this and then 2020 will be better. I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys later.